How y'all doing out there, America, the world? You hear me? We here with another
Yeah.
episode of the Put to Bed podcast, man. Episode 59. You hear
Hey, we on number 5. Hey, what? Oh, no. Nope, I'm not gonna try to do it. I was gonna try to count in Spanish, but you know what? We're gonna do that. But
Uno,
number
tres,
5,
uno, dos, tres,
best
cuatro, cinco,
tacos.
seis. Well, we at cinco. We at cinco
Yeah,
right
we're at
now.
Cinco. That's why I said Cinco. Yeah.
Yeah,
We at Cinco right now. Yep. Number 5, my favorite number, actually. One of my
one of my
favorite.
favorite numbers. One of my favorite numbers.
Yeah, mine as well. We got 4 topics today. As usual, per usual,
First,
we got 4 topics.
yeah.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Diamond G again. Here. You see
Oh
on there?
yeah, Diamond G. Billionaire Billy Goat. Y'all know
A
what's going on.
period. So the first one we're gonna go into because it was Valentine's Day yesterday. Everybody had the little flowers and little
Yeah, everybody was
chocolates
in
and
lovebird mode,
little sweet bird. Yeah, little
myself
roses and
included.
stuff. Asking everybody else what they doing. Like, just leave me alone. Just do your stuff. I ain't got
Yeah,
no plans right now.
yeah. I be trying not to
But
ask people about Valentine's Day because I don't be knowing people's situation and that's a sensitive topic when a motherfucker's single or if they in a
it is.
relationship and the relationship ain't relationship and how they want it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I don't even ask people what you do for
It
Valentine's Day.
is. It can
I
be a
can,
sensitive topic for real, like especially if you ain't there. Like
yeah,
if you in your grown woman mode and you just focusing on you and your money, you don't want nobody to keep asking you over and over. Even if you cute, something like myself, you don't want to keep somebody keep asking you that over and over again. Like,
nah, for
what you doing
real,
for
it
Valentine's Day?
could be
What you
depressing.
got planned? Oh, you ain't doing nothing? Man, you should do something. I'm like, dude, leave me alone.
I'm
I ain't
chilling. Yeah, I told you
I'm
I'm cool.
chilling.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's a
But
sensitive time. That's a lot of
yeah,
conversations, but that's a different subject. But that's a
it
lot of
is.
conversations.
It is.
A lot of that should be designed to keep motherfuckers depressed, to keep motherfuckers feeling
I
like they
agree.
less or feeling like they inadequate or feel like they
Yep.
missing something because
Yep,
motherfucker ain't
missing
got enough
some.
money for kids on Christmas or ain't got a
Right.
Valentine. All that type of you know how it is.
Yep. Because you got it, so you feel like I supposed to have it too. Everybody don't want it
Everybody
sometimes
don't want it.
at that time. But I'm gonna drop that question real quick.
Okay. Lay
So,
it on me thick. Don't lay it on me quick.
all right, how long do you wait before you ask somebody for a gift? Like, you dating? Well, first let's define this first. Talking
Okay.
and dating. What's your definition of those?
Um, I feel like the differential between talking and dating to me is like talking is like when you talk to anybody, I could be DMing you. We can be
Right.
DMing back and forth on TikTok, DM back and forth on Instagram, and just texting back and forth and just getting to know each other. That's the talking
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Dating is when we move past the talking stage and we like actually dating. We going out on dates, we meeting, we
Right.
linking, we seeing if the vibe is there. We doing a vibe check, and we actually spending time with each other and
Right.
actually going out in the public and doing stuff and just we dating.
We
I feel
dating.
like that's the difference to me between
We take
talking
it
and
to the
dating.
next
Talking is
step.
like before dating, and
Yeah.
then dating, and then it's like, okay, we exclusive type stuff.
Right. So taking it to the next step kind of thing. Like the first thing is just getting to know each other and seeing if it's gonna be a vibe or not. And then the
Mm.
second step is, okay, we vibing. Let's see where this go. Type
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Okay. So to define those two, you are dating, well, talking to somebody. How long do you ask for a Valentine's Day a gift, a V-Day
I
gift?
mean,
Like, how long should it be before you ask somebody for a Valentine's Day gift if y'all just talking?
me per se as a man, I'm not asking nobody for no Valentine.
Okay.
Even if it's my girlfriend, I ain't asking nobody for no Valentine's Day gift. That's just as a man thing. I feel like
Right.
that's not really. I ain't really doing that. I'm not asking, babe, what you give me for Valentine's? Or are you gonna give me a Valentine? Can I be your Valentine's? Like I ain't down. I don't feel like that. I feel like that's more of the feminine energy
Yeah,
to
yeah,
ask
yeah.
for a Valentine's Day gift or expect a Valentine's Day gift. If I get one, cool. I did get one, and I appreciate it.
Right,
But
right.
if I get one, cool. If I don't, it's like okay, yeah, it is what it is. I
It
mean,
is
like
what, yeah.
it's like Valentine's Day was how I was always like looked at it was like Valentine's Day was more designed for
For the
the men
woman.
to cater to the women, and
Hmm.
Sweetest Day was more designed for the women to cater to the men
Yeah,
type situation. So that's
yeah.
how I view it. So I never really asked for it. But as far as the time stamp on it, I feel like people in the talking stage, we shouldn't be obligated to give each other gifts or nor expect nothing from each other. It's like we still getting to know each other. We still in the phase of if I'm talking to you and not just me personally, but speaking
Right.
just hypothetically, excuse me, speaking hypothetically for others out there in the world, period.
Yeah.
Like if I'm talking, if we in the talking stage, 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't the only person I'm talking to. And I'm not going to buy everybody I'm talking to a gift and
I
Valentine's Day.
agree.
Because in the talking stage, it's like, we still not in no committed stage. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me nothing. There's no loyalty involved. There's no rules to it yet. I mean, there's no rules of engagement yet, too. But it's like, we vibing, we cool, and we talking, we getting to know each other. I don't feel like
Right.
a person should expect a gift in that stage. Even in the dating stage, that can get tricky too, because just because
Big
we've been
senior.
on 2 or 3 dates, don't mean just because I took you to the movies, I took you out to eat, or we went out bowling, and don't mean you should be expecting teddy bears and flowers and chocolate and all that shit and cards and all that type of stuff when Valentine's Day rolls around. Because again, in the dating stage, I could be dating you, I could be dating this person, I could be dating 2, 3 other ones just to see like, okay, who do I really vibe with, who I
Right.
really feel, and who am I really trying to get that energy and get that attention too. I feel like Valentine's Day could. I'm not saying this, you can't do it in the dating stage because that
Yeah.
could be something that could be the little push to show the person like, okay, I want you to be my Valentine's. Hence, I want you to be my partner. Hence, I want you to be
Yeah.
my girlfriend. Hence to this. So I'm not saying this. I'm not opposed to it in the dating stage. I feel like it's kind of insignificant in the talking stage, but I'm not opposed to it in the dating stage. I feel like each is on in that aspect. I get it in the dating stage, but I
Right.
feel like it's more so a obligation per se, for lack of a better word. I feel like it's more of an obligation when we actually like in a relationship. It's like, okay, yeah, you should be expected to
To be
be
expected.
expecting
Hmm.
something as a man.
Hmm.
You should be catering to your woman on these days.
Yeah.
And me personally, I'm not really big on holiday stuff. I did do go all out, you know what I mean, but as
You
far as I
did.
could for this Valentine's Day, but. On in all reality, I just did that because I know my girl would want something like that. But
Right.
I ain't big on holiday stuff. I feel like Valentine. If you a real one, Valentine's Day is every day. I can give massages and get candy and flowers any day of the week just because I feel like it. Just because I want to
Right.
show gratitude to my partner. So I don't feel like it should be one day out the year where we just obligated to go
Exactly.
the extra mile. Like go the extra mile on a Tuesday, go the extra mile on a Wednesday, go the extra mile just because you got it. You got a little extra after bills
Right.
is paid and you up.
Very
So you
good.
didn't hit on prize picks. I got an extra. I can jug. You feel me? Like I feel like every day should be Valentine's Day.
I agree with you. I do. I do because it's so commercial. It's really mainly for the. Uh,
Consumerism. It's for consumerism. All right, I feel like that subject is pretty much put to bed for me. That's my take on it. Sis,
right.
what you think about it? Well, how long do you think it should be before
So
you?
I talked to a person who is like 21 years younger than me, and this person said, if we talking for Valentine's Day, it should be on. You shouldn't ask me for nothing until 45 months.
Hmm.
So I said, it's my age. If we talking, you bet 2 months, bruh. If we talking, because we getting to know each other, so by then you should know me well enough to know what I like.
Yeah.
Because then I could put you in a place where you can also be in the dating area because you got to take initiative, and that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And then also just Valentine's Day is superficial to me. It's very commercial. It's just
Very.
more
Yeah.
about money as a money maker. Like if you when Valentine's Day come up, everybody everywhere. People on the corner selling stuff. Walgreens be packed. Everything be everywhere.
Oh, yes,
Like
consumerism.
so.
Just like every other holiday.
Yeah, so like it's just real commercial. So I feel like it's puts it bad for me because it's really superficial. Like you said, Valentine's Day should be every day. If that
Yeah.
person's special to you, you show them every day that type of stuff. Just by
Exactly.
the simple gesture. Good morning, as a kiss, you know what I'm saying? A text message. Simple stuff can show somebody that you care about them and you're thinking about them for real. And
Yeah.
that should be
Exactly.
daily.
Nah, for real. It definitely should be.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna let you go to the next one, bruh, since we
We
put
got
that to
next.
bed.
All right. All right. The next topic we got is spin the block or no.
Mm. Damn, made me
So.
choke. So
Since
spin the
you
block or
choking up, I'm
no?
gonna give you the flow first. You said you might have some valiant opinions on this topic.
I mean, right now my take is gonna be different than probably maybe next month. But spin the block to me is more about if that person has grown enough, shown me that that person has grown enough. Like, say we dated at like 18, and now we like what 45, 46 or whatever. Not my age, but just saying.
Yeah,
Um, Like, and then you see that person has grown since then, like they really on their stuff. You see a different man or a different woman. That
yeah,
may be opportunity for me to spin the block, yeah. If that's proven to me or shown. But if it ain't, and you dealing with the same person from 20 years later, hell no.
No,
I ain't
yeah,
spending no block. For what? I already know what I'm getting. Trouble. That's why we left the first time. So
that's why
no.
it didn't work the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, it work. Yeah. So no, no. So if you show me that growth or that loyalty, that communication, that honesty that has grown in you as a grown ass man, then yeah, I may take that chance.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
For
that's what's
me,
best for me for sure.
okay, okay. For me, it's kind of like it depends. Like I say a lot of times, it's situational. So like
Yeah,
it
it
depends on
is.
how we end it. How did we end? Did we end super toxic?
Right.
Was it like did we fall out? Like most of the females I've ever talked to in life, it didn't end bad terms. We didn't end like, oh, we can't never be friends. We can't never talk. For the most part, I would say 95% of my relationships, 95% of the females that I've talked to, it's like we still could be
Hmm.
we still could be friends and cordial or you mean hypothetically speaking, like
Yeah.
a lot of them even to this day before I start getting like before I got in a serious relationship, like a lot of them was we still talk, we still was cool. It's like
Right. Right.
it was no. So I've spent blocks. I've
It was no
spent
ill will.
several blocks. Like I'm looking for the ops. You hear me? I've
Look,
spent
you
several
spent
blocks.
them, slipped them, rub them down.
Oh
Oh no! Yeah, yeah, yeah. You did that shit.
I'm direct GPS. I'm spinning the block. But now, it depends on the situation. Though it depends. Like if we
Yeah.
end it, like you said, if it ended bad, or if it
Right.
ended where it's like, okay, we just two totally different people. This ain't gonna work. And
Yeah.
then it's like, what's the point of going back? It's like, what's the
I
point of
know. Hmm.
it's like cooking. I love cooking, so I'm gonna use a cooking analogy. It's like if I didn't already burnt this dish. I mean, it's already been proven that I messed this up. I messed this up the first time around.
Yeah.
I can't scrape off. I'm not going to scrape off the burn and try to recook it. It's like it's already done.
Exactly.
It's over with. It's on to the next dish. But it's situational for me. Like
Huh.
some blocks could be spent depending on if it was
Yep.
just bad timing or like we may have just broke up because I moved out of town or you moved out of town or
Right.
it was just bad timing. It was just certain situation or it was just you
Circumstances.
might have just I might have not been ready for commitment at the time, and you found a nigga that was ready, and you end up, he ended up gathering you up, and
Right.
I just got left on the back burner, and that relationship didn't work, and you was like, okay, let me go back and mess with billionaire because he was a good man, he was a good dude,
Yeah.
he just wasn't ready for me at this time, so it's just situational. I'm
It
not
is.
opposed to spinning the block. I feel like you just got to be aware that some stuff didn't work out, and it didn't work out extremely, like leave it where
Hmm.
it's at. But if it was just a situation where it just wasn't perfect timing, sometimes doubling back might get you the perfect timing that you're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, just to speak on that, just to say for like example, Nelly and Ashanti spent the block. They got a baby now. They look happy.
Yeah, and he
You know
was
what I'm
not
saying?
wrong. That's a block that needed to be spent. Shout out and salute to Nelly for making great life choices
Great
with doing
life
what he
choices. Hey,
did. You
yes,
feel me?
yes.
Because
That
that was a
yeah,
block that
that was a
needed to be
good spin the
spent.
block moment for sure. That was a
What?
good spin the block. That was a great
That
spin the
was a
block
great
moment.
spin the block. He
Yeah,
came back
it
to it
was.
thicker, better, move faster, stronger. I'm talking about Kanye West voice.
Right, because it's at
What?
this point, like you said, it's situational. Because like even for a friend, if I tell a friend a secret, and I'm a private person, if I tell you something and you go tell this person, this person, this person, and it come to me, I learned that I can't tell you shit.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
now at this point, I know your behavior, so I'm gonna have that guard up. So now I'm gonna move different. That's the same thing in
yeah.
a relationship. If you hurt me and you ain't showing me nothing different, I'm gonna move the same with you like you move the same with me.
Got to.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's put to bed, bro. I think that's
Oh
what's
yeah, that's
bed.
pretty much put to bed for me too. All right,
Yeah.
this next one is like the curveball. I'm gonna
Uh,
introduce this and I'm gonna let you do the last one because I want
okay.
to introduce this one because it's kind of
Uh-huh.
this my field right here. This my area right here. So
Okay.
recently, we just witnessed the Super Bowl. With last year, we witnessed one of the most legendary rap battles in the history of rap in its 50 something years of existence. Like so, upon that, coming up out of that triumphant, they made Kendrick the Super Bowl the headline artist. It was a lot of controversy about that, like the actual performance. Prior to the
Right.
performance, people think Lil Wayne should have got that spot and all of that type of stuff. So I feel like it's a good topic that we can.
Yeah, yeah. So right before when we decided what we was gonna talk about and stuff, like just going over some things like with like talking about the Super Bowl, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dang. I didn't know it was between him and Wayne because I'm a big Wayne fan.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. But watching it though, that
Mm-hmm.
shit was popping. He had so many subliminal messages in that damn performance. He was
Several.
honored to Black History Month. He was real creative with making flags, all that type of stuff. And then the most thing that I loved about it in the cancer moment is he was petty as mug. Like
Super petty. I'm talking about
I
petty
hear like
petty.
I'm young. Like you look
Yeah,
right
yeah.
right in the
Yeah, he
camera. So
smiled at
yeah,
the
like you
camera
know what I'm
for him
saying?
like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, like
I ain't gonna lie. At this point, if I'm Drake, I'm not throwing no more subliminal. We gotta fight. When I see you, we gotta fight.
we
We
do.
we
We
gotta
gotta get in the
box,
ring.
bro.
We gotta get in the
We
ring.
gotta box.
We do. We do. We
We
gotta get in
gotta
the ring.
box.
And
As soon as I
then
see you,
as soon as I see you, I'm gonna say,
it's
ah.
on sight.
And
Yeah,
then you had SZA and Serena. And Serena was crip walking. Dun,
yeah,
dun, dun. Yeah, she was doing that. So like, yeah, you really you got to be careful who you pick them battles with, because
yeah,
everybody ain't gonna take it the same. Like you
yeah.
can beef
Everybody
with
ain't
this
gonna play with
person and this rapper and this person, but they ain't gonna take it the same. Because now, all right, I got that petty in me. Now I'm gonna show you what I am, and that's
you. Yeah,
what it did to me. Like he said,
absolutely.
he was talking his mess. He was petty, and he had a great performance. He had subliminals, and all his like dancers were black, and it
Oh yeah,
it
that's every
showed
time.
every time, like everything about Kendrick speaks like black. So to me, it was just amazing. It was amazing that it was honor. And then when they said minor, everybody said it together. I
Yeah.
would be Drake. I would move out the country, but it's put to bed to me because he did an amazing ass job. Just point blank period.
For
But
me,
Wayne,
I
I
want
love
to touch
you.
on a couple different things on the performance. First off, though, it wasn't though. That's kind of a misconception. It wasn't like between him and Wayne. It was just
Okay.
like every year they just hold a ballot and be like, okay, who they gonna pick type
Okay.
situation. But the only reason it seemed like that in the public eye because so many people was in the uproar, like, oh, they in New Orleans, why they ain't pick
Yeah.
Wayne type
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then with Lil Wayne being like a sports analyst and working with the NFL and doing stuff with Skip Bayless and all type of stuff,
Makes
like
sense.
he literally do sports analyst broadcasting with people that literally do that for a living, like Skip Bayless and stuff
Hmm.
like that. He's a commentator in sports.
Right.
Like Wayne has always been a big sports heavy head, and then they in New Orleans, so they like why they ain't pick Wayne type stuff.
Exactly.
So that was the whole debate about that. But it wasn't like
Okay.
it was just
Okay.
between them two. It's just when they picked Kendrick and they announced it, people just was in an uproar about it.
Uproar about it and compared. Okay. I get you. I get
Yeah.
you.
But as far as the actual performance, it's a few things. Like I said, I want to touch on. I want to touch on that. I want to touch on the fact that it was so many gems and like you said, hidden messages. Anybody that know Kendrick know he's subliminal. He's
Yes.
direct, but he's also subliminal with like the
Yes.
way his messaging. He has a lot of hidden messages and he has a
Right.
lot of a lot of sublime stuff that you really got to dig into to understand. And I just
Yeah.
wanted to go into some of them. Like first off, he had Samuel L. Jackson dressed up as Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
And then, not only that, like, see, so Uncle Sam is like he represented like the Black Times of America,
Yeah.
the sellout. You mean the ones, the artists who actually in the industry and the puppets who falling in line, the ones who out
Yeah.
here to portray the go get the BBLs, the go sip lean, the go do
Yep.
drugs, the go to jail.
Popping
He
P.
he he
Everything.
represent he representing the head puppeteer of all of these artists that's fall into that line of manipulating the masses, and he like, oh
Uh
Kendrick,
huh.
you ain't falling in line,
You
and
ain't
then it was
falling
like
in
you
line.
ain't you
Yep.
ain't playing the game, and then
Yep.
and to go into that even deeper in the subs is like he had it designed like first of all it was designed like a PlayStation controller
Yeah.
with
It
the
was.
circle, the square, the X, and the O, and all that type of stuff, and the triangle. But
Yep.
also it was also a ode to Squid Games because those are also the same symbols of Squid Games.
It was
So he really played it kind of like real crazy, real deep in that aspect. And then with
creative.
Uncle Sam, and then not to mention Samuel Jackson was the house nigga, the
Yeah. Yeah.
sellout
Yeah.
nigga
Yeah.
in the Django, in the movie The Django. So
Yeah.
that's
I
the
know.
character that he's good at playing. It's like that nigga on that horse. So
Exactly.
he's good at playing that character of that. So that was a good representation. And the whole time it was like Kendrick going against the grain. Even him teasing
Yeah.
us like, oh, am I going? Do y'all really want me to perform this song? I want to perform this song, but they like the suit. It was like
Exactly.
him teeter tottering the line of staying in line
Uh
with the
huh.
with the industry and staying in line and staying in his place. But then
Yep.
it's like he broke out and like, you know what? I'm not
I
gonna
ain't
stay
doing
in my
all
place.
that.
I'm gonna do
Yep.
yeah. I'm gonna do what I came here for. So I think like
Yeah.
the whole performance was was an ode to black folks and black history in the industry. And it was definitely a lot of shots at Drake from the
It
from the
was.
A chain. The
Absolutely.
A chain was like for representation of his record label, of course, but it was also A
Yeah,
minor. So
yeah,
it was
yep, yep. Yep.
it was a lot of stuff. Even him having Serena come Crip walk, and it was a lot of flack about that because her sister was killed by the Crips.
I know.
Yeah, her sister was killed by the Crips out there in
I
LA. So a
know.
lot of people gave her a lot of slack about Crip walking at the Super Bowl.
But
But
she's
that's not her
also
first time
from
Crip walking. She Crip walked when
but
she
she
won. She Crip walked when she won one of the
exactly.
tournaments and doing tennis. I don't know if it was Wimbledon, but it's not her first time doing it. They
It's
just
not.
doing it now because it's such a big stage that everybody see. Everybody don't watch tennis, so
Yeah.
everybody
They
probably
tying
never
those
see
two
her.
together. They tying
Yeah,
those two
everybody
together,
probably
but
never see her Crip walk when she won at the tennis
yep,
thing. But
yep.
everybody's seen this. But it was a shot at Drake too because they dated back in the day, so it was like Kendrick is just rallying everybody he can
Yep.
to
Is it
show
true?
you not like us. Like I'm gonna get
Yep.
everybody that you dealt with, everybody. I mean, the same thing that Future and Metro did. Like just
Yep.
rallying everybody. It's like an anti. I ain't gonna say an anti Drake movement, but it's really more so of a anti. You're not part of this culture. We
Truth.
tired of the culture vultures. We tired of
Truth.
people coming taking our essence and making money off of it and profiting off of it and not giving nothing back. That's what a lot
Yep.
of people miss and what Kendrick was doing with Drake. That's one of the
Truth.
big
Yep.
reasons why I feel like he don't like him. It's more so a personal effort of not liking me because what he stand for. Like
Yeah.
you're not part of the culture. You're
Just
not even
using it
from
to
here.
make your
Like you just
profit.
took it. Yeah, you just take it and make profit. You ain't giving back. You ain't making no conscious songs. You ain't doing nothing for the
Yeah.
culture that made you who you is type stuff. Like so, I feel like in that aspect of it, it was a lot of subs. It was a lot of subliminal stuff like that. Even with the him with he when he had the dude laying on top of the light pole, that was crazy because
Oh
he did a
yeah.
yeah, he did a video. He did a video tease with back years ago, like 4 5 years ago. He did a video tease where he was laying on top of the light pole, and then you pan out and you see this chick that's artist, but the same chick that's an artist is the same female that was like that Drake was trying to get at, and yeah, and this was years ago. And when Drake was trying to get at her, Drake was like 30 and she was like 19, 20,
Oh
21, something like that.
wow.
So he actually had her. Kendrick had her in a commercial back then. So he replayed that, not with the same girl, but with the same imagery, with
Yeah, yeah.
somebody else being the girl and somebody else being him on the light pole. So it was a lot of shots at Drake. It was very
It
petty.
was.
And, I mean, in
It
a
was.
good way. I'm here
I,
for it. He's a
yeah.
Gemini though. Gemini's hold a lot of grudges. They not
And
finna
that's
just let up on you.
exactly
They're not
that's
finna
what I
let up on
told somebody. I said, hey, he a Gemini. That's character right there.
you. Yeah,
Everything
he in
about it was
character.
character. Everything about it, but it also was a truth moment.
Yeah, he in character to the fullest. He not finna. He not. He. I'm here for it though. I
I was
love it. I
too.
love the performance. A lot of people were saying like even Kai Cenat came out and was saying, which I think he's just an industry puppet as well. Somebody that Drake pay off and people pay off, and he came out and said, "Oh, they was so quiet and they wasn't making no noise for Kendrick." And that got debunked by so many videos on the internet because, like you
Yeah,
said, the whole crowd
exactly.
sung A minor. The whole crowd sung A
Everybody. And
minor.
honestly, can you say anything when somebody wins a Grammy for a damn diss song?
This
You
record,
say nothing at that point.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm hip hop to the core, and
Right.
I ain't as young as a lot of these cats. I'm somewhere in the middle. So
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest, like my top diss song ever was like it was a tie between "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac
Yep.
and "Ether" by Nas. But
Yep.
man, this man just won a Grammy for a diss song.
A diss song.
Five Grammys for a diss
Yes.
song. Performed it at the Super Bowl. Like that's
History.
it's
History.
I gotta give Kendrick the greatest diss song ever.
It's history. It's
Period.
history.
Period.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, it's
Yeah.
history.
Period.
Like
At this
even
point.
when I hear, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. I get really in character.
Oh
But
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but that man, he made
Yeah,
some
he kind
history
of
with
took the
this
cake.
one.
He took
Yeah,
the cake with it. Like
yeah,
Pac them one. This song went on the radio. This song went number one. This got
yeah.
5 Grammys. He
A
done
lot of
performed it too.
accolades.
Like it's the accolades and the momentum behind it surpass any diss record ever
Ever.
ever. Like
Ever.
that's crazy. We gotta give
It's
him his flowers
crazy.
on that.
We gotta
Yeah,
give him his
gotta give him
props.
his flowers.
He did his thing. He did his thing. And
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
And then
yeah,
like we were saying, like the crowd wasn't crazy. Like you gotta realize half of these people is hype folks with money. You got millionaires and
exactly.
billionaires and stuff in this crowd. They're not going to turn up like it is at a regular
No, at a
concert or at the
concert.
club. They're going to
Right.
appreciate the art, but we can't expect them to be as loud as a stadium
At a
full of
concert or
regular
something.
common folks. These
Exactly.
most people in here is somebody's and celebrities and people that got money and stuff like that. It's a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
so it's a different stage. But I feel like he killed it. He took advantage of the opportunity, and
Hmm.
it was great for the culture. It was great for the culture.
I
But that's
agree.
it's really put to bed for me though.
I got puts best to me too, bro. We can put that and throw that away because that he did his thing. Period.
Yeah, he did his thing. Shout out to Kendrick, man, for holding down for the
Yeah.
culture, holding down
Yes.
for us.
Yes.
Pretty much for real.
So we're gonna end with it. Is love enough? So
Mm.
is love enough in a relationship, and that means friendships and like a partnership too as well, right? Is that what I'm getting this
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
This
Overall,
is
just
this is
period.
bro question. This is one of bro's questions, and I just wanted to make sure I was saying it right. So I do not think that love is enough to sustain a relationship. I think you need more than just love because you
Mm.
can love a lot of people, but you also need that honesty. You need communication. Top that first. It's like three things you really need: that communication, that honesty, and that loyalty, and love. Because
Yeah,
you can love a lot of people, but love people. Hurt people. Hurt people. Love people who you love. They gonna
yeah.
hurt you too. So you really
Facts.
gotta make sure that you just take it like situational and love who loves you and treat them how they treat you because I don't think it's enough. I think you need more. You need more for both relationships, family and friends. Because
Exactly.
in my experience, family has hurt me more than friends. So it's more like, why would I feel like, because I love you because we're family, that means that everything else is erased? But no, that still
No,
means I have a barrier up or boundaries because I don't trust you. And that's one of the things that if I can't trust you, I can't have you in my circle, period.
facts.
So,
Facts.
some things like that, it's like I can love you, yes, but I need more than just love. I need that trust, that all that, because once you cross certain things, ain't no coming back from that,
Mm.
friends or family. And honestly, in my world that I am like now, like just learning, being older, experiencing a lot, they kind of go hand in hand. Because a lot of my
Yeah,
friends I do consider
absolutely.
family. So they go hand in hand. They all kind of crunch together. It just depends on that person, like how you treating me, because that's what
Exactly.
you're gonna get back. I'm a Cancer, so whatever you giving out is what you're gonna get back.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Some of my closest, like even like outside of family, some of my closest, like
yeah,
especially women, especially that feminine energy. Some of my
right.
closest friends and closest like just cancers. They
Yeah,
y'all solid though. Y'all love hard and y'all loyal.
loyalty.
Yeah,
Yep,
y'all loyal as hell. Cancers is
and that's
loyal as
all
hell.
that's all you ask for back. So when you don't get it, it feels like a stab in the. I don't want to say the heart because that's the extreme, but it seems a slap in the back because I've given you some of my trust. I've given you some of the opportunity to be around me, and that's a privilege. It's a privilege to be around anybody because I don't got to be around somebody who I think gonna hurt me. That's
Facts.
stupid. You know what I'm saying? So like, it just depends on the person, but I go by that person. If I have a friend and they there for me, they ride for me, they loyal to me, they don't go around telling my business because that pisses me off. And then don't lie because lying to piss me off, but stuff like that, we
Yeah.
good. We A1. I got people in my life who was like that, and they ain't crossed me. But when I do have people who cross, they a little bit of distance now. Cause now I got to see how you rocking.
Hmm. No
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah. So that's puts it best for me. But I know, I want to hear what your take is. Like, is it love enough in your experience?
I'm gonna grab the mic when I say, absolutely not. Love ain't enough, bro. Love ain't
Well, I
enough.
thought you was gonna say yes. I swear I did.
No, absolutely not. I totally 1,000% agree with everything that you say. I gotta, because I done been through a lot of stuff. Like I ain't gonna
Absolutely.
divulge it. I ain't gonna,
Absolutely.
but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna divulge it fully. Like right now in this episode, I will,
Yeah.
and it's gonna come a time where we, dig into my story and dig into my life. But personally, firsthand, that
Absolutely.
people that I love have done me the dirtiest
The
in
dirty
life.
is. The
The
dirty
dirtiest of life.
is.
Dirtier than There's a lot of people who know me who don't really know me. Like, and I say that very
Me too.
honestly, confidently, that there's a lot of people who know me that don't really know me. Like, it's
I
a lot of
agree.
stuff that about my life that y'all know and be like, damn, you went through that. Damn,
Yep.
you been there. You been
Yep.
here. Like you done, and you would never think because of the way I carry myself. But I've been
Exactly.
stabbed and cut so deep by people that love me and people that I love. Love ain't enough. Love is a
It's not.
four-letter word, and I feel like it has four principles. Like
Mm.
you said, and for each, not for each letter like the actual letter, but for it's a 4-letter word and it has 4 principles.
Right.
I need honesty, communication,
Yep.
loyalty, and respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
the components of love. Love is something that's built up of those emotions, of those characters, of those things. Like
Right.
it's you can tell me you love me all day, but if you really love me, like you're not going to lie to me. You're not going to be doing
Mm-hmm.
stuff behind my back. You're not going to be talking behind my back. That all falls into the honesty category, the
Mm-hmm.
truth category. Like you going to keep it a thou wow with me. If you really love me, then you loyal to me. You're not going to do nothing to hurt me. You're not going to do nothing,
Right.
behind my back. You know how to you going if you don't know how to communicate with me, you at least try. You're gonna at least work on it. You're gonna at least learn how to communicate with me
Exactly.
if you love me, and you're gonna respect me.
Yeah.
Those are the components of love. That's what makes up love to me, like true love.
Mm-hmm.
And not to say true love as far as like relationship wise, but just period. Is
In
from a
general.
friend, family, lover. Like that's true love. Those 4
Yeah.
characteristics. If you lack any one of those, it's not real. It's not genuine. It's not
It's
it.
out.
It's
Yeah.
not it. And if a lot of
It's
people be like,
good.
oh, they just ride the wave of just all love, and I want love. Fuck love. I'd rather
Exactly.
have loyalty and respect than love.
Me
Because
too.
if you loyal to me and you respect me, you don't necessarily have to love me. You don't necessarily have to agree with me all the time. You don't have to like me all the time, but you're not gonna cross me out because you respect me and you're loyal
Exactly.
to me.
Yep.
Those
Yep.
are way more important
Then
than love to
love.
me. Than love to me
Yeah.
because, like you said, like people kill people because they love them. I love this
That
person.
part.
They cheated on me. They broke my heart. I love them so much. I can't live without them. I'm gonna kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
love can make a person do anything. Love is,
Yep.
and a lot of people confuse love. Like people be saying the opposite of love is hate, and that's not it in my mind because I know you're looking perplexed, but let me break it
Yeah.
down to
Yeah. I
you.
wanted to hear more.
The opposite of, people say the opposite of love is hate, but that's incorrect because love and hate are just 2 different sides of the same coin.
I agree.
Because in order for you to hate me, you gotta love me. You had to love me or love me at one point because how could you have such a strong feeling as
So,
far as to hate me if you
yeah.
don't love me? Like
Exactly. Cause
if you
yeah.
never love me, if you don't love what I'm doing, if you don't love something about me, you have to have that kind of tie. It has to tie in.
Yeah.
The opposite of love is indifference, and indifference means you don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if
Mhm.
you don't like me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what happened to you. Motherfuckers say, "Oh damn, bro, just had a motherfucking stroke the other day." What that got to do with me? I don't
I
care.
mean,
I don't
exactly.
care. That's the opposite. Indifference is the opposite of love to me because love is passionate. Love, if you hate me, that means you care enough to hate me.
Yeah. It's a strong
I
emotion.
can't hate something that I don't care about. Like
Right.
I can't say I hate the NFL or I hate sports or I hate like a certain. I don't care. I don't care enough to invest that much energy into because hate is a strong emotion, just like
It's
love,
very
and
strong.
it's something that you feel every day. It's like whenever
Yeah.
somebody bring that thing up or bring that person up or bring that subject up, you feel some type of way on the inside. It does something
Absolutely.
to you. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear about that nigga. I hate that nigga. Like
Right.
it's an emotion. It's a driven emotion. But indifference is truly the opposite of love because love is compassion. Love is all of that mixed up in one. Like I said, it's
Mhm.
hate, it's confusion, it's passion, it's all of that. But
Right.
indifference is like I don't care.
I don't
It don't
care.
affect me. I'm not saying I don't care because I'm mad or I'm upset. I genuinely
Don't.
don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't care. Like it won't affect my day either way, or I'm
Either
cool.
way.
Like
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
either way I'm good. It don't matter to me. It don't affect me. That's the opposite of love to me is indifference. And I
Mm.
feel like love isn't enough because, like you said, like love is just love is just something that's a stepping stone. Love is just an
Right.
emotion.
Yeah.
Love is something that can drive me to do righteous by you today and drive me to do evil things towards you
Something.
tomorrow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because some of the closest people that hurt me are people that love me, and they
Exactly.
hurt me because they love me so much, and the relationship
Uh,
wasn't going the way that they wanted it to
They
go,
want us.
or the way that they expected it to go, and that love turned into hate. It turned into
Mm-hmm.
envy. It turned into reasons why you want to destroy me or
Jealousy.
see
Yep.
me. Jealousy primarily in my situation, but
Yep.
it turned into all of these different emotions that are characters that are characters of love. Like, and I feel like if you loyal to a person, if you honest with a person, if you communicate with a person, if you respect the person, man, it's nothing that they can do that's gonna make you cross them out. Like I got homies right now, like close homies, man, that have been through the fire with me, close
Mhm.
family members and stuff like that. That yeah, we might not see eye to eye today. You might have pissed
Yeah.
me off. You might
Yeah.
have said something that I don't agree with, but I'm never gonna just cut you off. I ain't there just gonna be like, oh fuck this person. I ain't there gonna. I might be mad at you today. I might not talk to you for a week and just have to cool off. But the
Yeah.
loyalty that I have for you, the respect that I have for you,
Not gonna
It can
change.
never make me just be like, oh, fuck this person, or I'm finna sell this person out, or I'm finna cross this person
Hmm.
out, I'm finna harm this person. Because no, bro, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than just love. It's deeper than the fact that I feel like love is something that's beautiful. Love is something that's great. Love is something that we should all be thriving for as a person. We should all be loving each other. And we should all love ourselves. But it's not enough. It's not
It's
enough
not
to
enough.
sustain
It's
a
not enough.
friendship. It's not enough to sustain a relationship. It's not enough.
It's not. I agree. You shut it down like everything is was A1 for sure. The only thing I wanted to touch on is something you said that hit hard, hit home. People know me, but don't really know me, and that is a big statement because I feel like we look at people and we judge. Like someone said to me, excuse me, someone said to someone else and got back to me, period. Let's keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's sensitive. Yes. And the person said, yes, she is. But she does this job with her heart, and her sensitivity is what get her to do all this stuff for these families and kids. But
Mm-hmm.
I say that to say, sensitivity is not a bad thing. People make it seem
Absolutely
like
not.
it's such a negative thing because that's all I've heard all my life. It really. But I also think you don't know where that emotion comes from because sensitivity comes from somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
from inside me as well, but like my experiences, what I've seen. So I think it's just going off that non-judgment, but that statement hit home. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure you knew that because that was a good one.
I appreciate that. And to piggyback off what you said, like just what you just one of the things you just said, it just sparked something in me. Like sensitivity, it's not when you say sensitivity is not a bad thing, it's not. Like
Hmm.
people look at it like, oh, you sensitive. And I
Right.
hate when somebody tell me, oh, bro, you sensitive. Like,
Yep.
yeah, I am. But that
Yeah.
same sensitivity is the reason why I would never cross you out. That's the reason why I'm so loyal. Because
Yep.
I wouldn't want nobody to be disloyal to me. I wouldn't want nobody to stab me in the back. I wouldn't want nobody to
Exactly.
talk behind my back. I wouldn't want nobody to lie to me. I wouldn't want nobody to cheat on me. I'm
Right.
sensitive in that area. I've been through a lot. I cry when I watch
Exactly.
movies. My girl be like making fun of me all the time. Oh, you sensitive. I cry when I watch movies and stuff, and I watch and I see something happen to a character that I've grown because I done been through so much in life that I relate to
Yeah.
that shit. I
Yeah. And
relate to
me
that shit.
too. Me
It
too.
hit different.
Yeah.
It hit different when
It
you've been
different.
there. It
It
hit
do.
different when you felt
It
that. It
do.
hit different when you experienced that. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive, but that's the reason why I'm so loyal. That's the reason why I'm so
Exactly.
honest. That's the reason why I'm so able to communicate the way that I communicate. Like that's the reason why I am me, and the great characteristics of me, the same stuff that you clowning me for, not necessarily
Yeah.
her, but just in general. But the
No.
same
Yeah.
reasons why you clowning me and saying, "Oh, that nigga sensitive." Those are the same reasons why people fuck with me. That's the same reasons why I
That's the
had it,
same
why we had
reasons
this
why.
platform. That's the same reason why my music hits so hard. That's the same reason why
Yep.
my poetry hits so hard. That's the same reason why I love the way I love. That's the same reason why I'm able to be the father that I am to my daughter, and the brother that I am to my sisters, and the son that I am to my mother, and the I'm sensitive, and I'm proud to say I'm
Yeah.
sensitive. I ain't no, I ain't, I'm a human being. Yeah, I'm a man. Yeah, I'm standing on 10 toes. I'm standing on business. I'll sock you out if you play with me wrong way. But at the end of the day, I'm very sensitive. I'm very sensitive, and I take pride in that. It's nothing that I
I
should
do
be
too.
ashamed of.
Now I do. I've heard it all my life, and it's been such a negative, entertain like such a negative word hung over my head. You said I'm like yes. Now as an adult, as a like some year old dog, like it's like yeah I am because you don't know my story. You don't know how much trauma honestly we have been through. Yes, everybody has it, but we know. So yeah, I have my outlook gonna be a little different.
Yeah,
So and I also sensitive. You should be happy because sometimes that sensitivity keep me from whooping some ass.
yeah. Sensitivity keep me from whooping off on your ass, and it keep and it keep me from doing you dirty. It keep me from lying to you. It keep me from
Right,
doing all this
right,
shiesty stuff. It keep
right.
me from being like out of my character. It keep me solid.
Exactly. It
Keep me
keep me
solid because
solid.
I consider your
Yep,
feelings. I consider your emotions. I know that I
yep.
wouldn't I wouldn't want this person doing this to
Taking
me,
it to
so I'm
me.
not gonna do
Yeah,
it to them. That sensitivity
right.
is what drives me to be the
Me
person
too.
that
I
I am.
agree. Cause I go to the car in a minute and like let me take a breather so I don't have to snap. Cause they don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? They might
Yeah,
be having a bad day, but they you messing with the wrong.
get
My
even worse.
favorite
You fucking
words.
yeah,
Hey, you messing with the wrong one. I say that.
nah, for real, for real.
Man, that's my favorite words. But yeah, bro, I think we put a lot to bed and we also touched on a couple things that came out, through conversation for sure.
No, exactly. Another great episode in my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
This
Number
is another
five.
another great episode.
Number
Yeah,
five.
yeah.
Right. But like you said, we dropping number five. We're gonna be dropping number six soon as well. If you just subscribe to Put to Bed podcast, we're gonna be out here trying to put more things out here on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I'm gonna try to get better at that for sure. And then, Diamond G out. Just, mistakes, reflections, growth, and keep it pushing.
Billionaire Billy Go, man, and y'all know what I say, man. At the end of the day gone in. You feel me? Rest your eyes, but don't rest your mind. Don't
Really.
rest your spirit. Don't rest your ambition, man. And keep thriving and keep growing.
Yeah, yeah. All right, bro.
Another one,
Love you,
man. We'll
bro.
see y'all next time, next episode. Love you too, sis.
All right, bro. See you in a minute.
Yeah.